Hi guys, Steph here. Now, from my last sort of pen hauls and the sort of messages that I relayed to you people, I've actually received quite a number of pens being reserved from the pen hauls. So I'd just like to thank the people that have reserved pens, and I'd like to really thank everybody for their support. So, as I said, there's a few pens that have been reserved. I know you people out there like to see the before and the after on some of these pens. So, the first pen that was reserved was this beauty here. Look at that. Very nice indeed. As you can see, it's got a couple of little issues, but once it's had some TLC, it will be absolutely lovely. And look at this. After some TLC, we've got an absolutely gorgeous fountain pen. And what do we have? We have a Waterman Ideal in this gorgeous red ripple pattern in red rubber or hard rubber. Now, for you people that don't know, some people do get confused. They look at the what we term as a red mottled pattern and think it's the red ripple. It's not. The ripple is, as you can see in this pattern, well, it does what it says on the tin. It's a sort of yeah, a rippled pattern as opposed to the mottling. So what we've got is a Waterman Ideal, and if we go to the let me have a look, where is it? I'm not sure. I think there it is. So we've got the barrel imprint there, which reads Watermans, and then to the left it has registered US. To the centre it's got the circle with the Ideal logo, and then Pat Office, and then underneath it says fountain pen. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see that. Also on this pen, to the bottom of the barrel somewhere again, let's try and find it. I think there it is. What we've got to the bottom, it says Watermans US Pat Office, and this it says then made in USA. Okay, so we've got clear barrel imprints, as you can see there, and to the very bottom of the pen, as you can see there, have I got it the right way up, is the number 52. Okay, so it's a Waterman's number 52 Ideal. The date of this pen is from in around about circa 1920s. Now, I've mentioned it before, the Waterman Ideal 52, I think, is one of the most sought after and the most common pen that people look out for and collect in, well, with regards to vintage pens. And that's quite understandable because they are very nice pens, especially when they come like this in this condition. So they're a very popular pen. They came in many different guises. They came in a standard sort of black hard rubber. Some of them came with clips, some of them clipless, like this particular model. The more sort of higher up in the range had sort of, well, gold and silver overlays in different patterns. So they came in many different, well, many different trim and colours. So they're a very collectible pen in their own right. But as I said, I think, one of the most sought after and collectible vintage pens. Well, you know, for some people, not for me personally, because I'm sure, well, I think there's a lot other fountain pens are as good as the Waterman. As you can see, it's got a lever there, again with the Ideal logo to the lever. It's what we term as a box lever, as you can see there. And if we pull that out, there we go. I think to the back there, I don't know if you can see it, even to the sort of lever inside, it's got Pat's office, I believe, or something like that. And it sort of just locks into place, as you can see there. So it's a lever fill fountain pen, a clipless model, as you can quite rightly see, but in beautiful condition. The size of this pen, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 137 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 11 millimeters in diameter. So as I said earlier, this one was reserved, subject to restoration. It's now fully restored and ready to go to the new owner, which I'm sure he's going to be more than happy with the pen. So there's a couple of little angles for you. Very, very nice indeed. Fully restored. Everything internally has been clean. Brand new sack fitted. And as I said, is now ready to go. You can see that it's got quite an elongated section. Slightly concave, which takes us up to the nib, as you can see here. So what we'll do, let's have a close-up of the nib for you. Okay, so there's the close-up of the nib. It's got a Waterman Ideal Canada #2 nib. Very nice indeed. And the nice thing about these nibs, to the left-hand side there, hopefully you can see, it's got 14585 and a couple of other little symbols to the left side of the nib there. And then if we show you the right side, there we go. You can see it's got the letters FDW, which stands for Frank D. Waterman. So all in all, a very nice Waterman Ideal nib. Okay, so there's the nib for you as in a close-up. There's a sideways view. There's the feed underneath, which also has Waterman's made in Canada. So it's got the correct feed with the correct nib. Looking very clean, as you can see there, as it should be. So it's quite a longish pen with my large hands. It's very nice and comfortable to hold and to write with. Now, because it's going to the new owner, I'm not going to fill the pen because brand new sack in it. I'm going to leave that pleasure to the new owner. But what we'll do, let's do a dip test and see how the pen writes. So we've got a Watermans Ideal, okay, from the 1920s, as you can see. And what we're getting, and there you go, you can see we're getting, or we've got a flex nib. The ink's running out, as you can see there. Now, basically, what's actually happening there, you can see I'm getting a little bit of bleed to the writing sample. This is actually a new pad that I recently replaced. Now, I've always used the same pad, the same make, etc., and I've never ever had this bleeding to the sample. For some reason, I'm thinking that they've actually changed the paper quality on these pads, because I've never ever had this happen before, and I've used these pads for many years. So this is a brand new pad, and as you can see, you may have noticed in other videos that I'm getting the same, the same bleeding. So I'm thinking they've actually, for some reason, changed the quality of the paper. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to go out and buy another pad of the same make, etc., because before that it was very, very nice paper. And as I said, for me, the writing samples were absolutely superb. It was a lovely quality paper. So have they actually changed? I don't know, but I need to find out, because as far as the nib's concerned, I've written on just normal paper, it's fine. But for some reason, this is not the first time that I'm actually getting bleeding in the paper. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of investigation. But apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you like your pen, Sanjeev. It will be on its way to you very soon. But for now, Slava Ukraini from me and this lovely pen. Bye-bye for now.